Heidi-ho, my peeps, and welcome to Leanne Live's Little Red Riding Snood. She got this at, I think it was an art and wine festival a while back. She just loves it. This is the collar part that slips over the head. Then this is the hood part here, and your face shows here, and this hangs around your neck. It's absolutely adorable. She wanted another one in a different color. And I told her, well, you've come to the right place. I can reverse engineer that for you and make you another one. So I did. And here we go. These two riding snoods are virtually identical. Except I turned the scallop around so that it scalloped around her face and not, the scallops go in this direction instead of the other direction. I thought it looked awkward that they were going in the other direction. After I made this, I understand now why the crocheter did it that way. You didn't need to, but I think that it was easier for her to count. You didn't have to guess. And I didn't guess. I kind of gridded this thing out, so it worked out really well. I've got some strings there that I have to do. Now there's one major difference. Oh, by the way, it's the same number of these little hooty-hoos down here and the same number of stitches around. I had to play around to try to get it so that it would measure up the same, but as it turned out, it measured up the same. There is one difference, and that is that the distance between here and here is about that much longer than in the other one, in Leanne's. And the reason is because what I should have done was count back the same number of stitches that hers had. So there would be, I don't know, let's say this is 12 stitches and then this thing starts. And then what you do is you kind of work the two pieces together, kind of fitting them so that if there's a little extra gather up in here, you work it into here, and so forth. It's not hard to do. What I did instead was I laid these two pieces out so that they were exactly the same, like flatness. And that works fine, except for that it leaves you with a little bit of a looser neck. Now, I'm not sure if I should rip this out or not. And the reason is because I've tried on both of these things. And actually, having this little extra neck is nice. It feels like it's not, it has a nice drape, almost like a cowl. So I can do one of two things. I can rip this out and re-sew it, which is no biggie. Or I can put in a little drawstring if she wants to be able to tighten this neck up to be like this neck. Now, what Leanne wanted was something that was exactly the same. So I think I'm probably going to go ahead and rip it out. But I'm going to let Leanne decide what she wants to do. See how on this one the scallops go backward there, but they hang down here? I just thought that the hanging down and the going forward made more sense because that put the scallops around her face instead of away from her face. But you know, that was just a little artistic license I took with the thing. So anyhow, there you go. Now I'm going to post the directions on how to make this thing. And I am going to show you what it looks like on. And here we are, Heidi-ho. Where are you? There you are. Okay. So, so the little cowl thing fits around your neck like this. If this were a little bit tighter, that's how it would look as opposed to having this kind of hang down. So I think Leanne's probably going to want me to rip it out, which is no big deal. And then this is what the little riding hood thing looks like. You guys have seen Leanne wearing hers, wearing that other one. It has the drape around the face. This was something that was really important to her. She wanted it to be able to drape and not look like, all tight like that. So there we go. There we go. Now I'm going to post the pattern for how to make these things in a different video. Not going to do it in this video. I don't think. I might. It depends on when I decide to upload this. I don't know if I'm going to upload it before Leanne gets it or after Leanne gets it. I'll probably wait till after. So when you see this video, it will probably be after I've ripped this thing off of this and resewn it so that it's the same number of stitches across, blah, blah, blah. So anyhow, for those of you that are interested, look for the pattern. Look for it in the down bar on this video. If it's not in the down bar, then I'll let you know where I'm going to post it. But I think I'm just going to go ahead and put it in the down bar. Now, these little things are called dragon stitches. That's called the dragon stitch. I am going to refer you to another video when it comes to making this dragon stitch part. There are lots of great videos on YouTube that show you how to do it. There's one in particular I really like, so I'm going to incorporate her how-to video along with my instructions. So I hope you guys are having a wonderful Christmas holiday, and I will see you later. Bye! Well, something very, very bad has happened. I went to cut this section here apart from this section, and I accidentally cut into this first row, and that's what all this stuff is here. So what I'm going to have to do is I have to take this entire last row out. First I have to take the two pieces apart. Then I'm going to take this last row out. I have to rip it out and redo it, and then put the whole thing back together. So Leanne is not going to get this as quickly as I had wanted to give it to her, but crap happens. I can fix it. I can fix anything. Grant laughs evilly as I say I can fix anything. Well, you crocheters out there your hearts are going to bleed for me because this was a very, very bad mistake. I managed to keep the hood intact when I cut the pieces away. This is a bunch of junk that has to be pulled off of here. But I didn't cut into the hood at all. So that just needs to have its edge cleaned up and it's fine. But I lost 2 full rows off of this section. So I've got to finish this row and then do another one, and it will be back to its proper length. Yeah, boy, I tell you what, when you have to cut something like this apart where you've sewn it together, it is so easy to cut in the wrong spot, and you start to lose, the body of your work. All I can say is thank God this is crochet and not knit. If this was knit, it would have been ruined. I would not have been able to fix this. But because it's crochet, no biggie. I'll just crochet another couple rows. I'll clean that off and I will sew it together properly. Well, I still have a lot of strings to weave in and stuff. Man, that mistake cost me about 3 hours worth of ripping this out and having to go back and put in a few more rows of crochet that I had destroyed by snipping the wrong thing and sewing it back together incorrectly, having to rip that out and sew it back. Oh man, I swear, every once in a while my dyslexia really gets the better of me. But I went ahead and made this neck to be exactly like the one on the sample, and I really like it. It just fits wonderfully. It's got a lot of drape here still, so I think that's pretty cool. So anyhow, Leanne, this lovely little creature is headed your way. Bye.